Well, we're off to a little later start than the last few days. Decided to sleep in a little bit. Have 14 miles to go to get to Paradise Valley Cafe. Chatting with a young fella from Colorado this morning. Camped with him the last 2 nights. So off and running. Yesterday was not a rough day. It was actually pretty easy. Did 18 miles. But a lot of it was into the sun, and then a lot of it was pretty downhill. So it was hard to stay focused. Just like today is going to be pretty much all downhill. It's hard to focus on the trail and doing videos at the same time. So I took a lot of pictures yesterday instead. Probably more of the same today, but I don't imagine that the pictures will be like they were yesterday. I got a lot of pictures in the early morning of the moon, and the fog laid over. It was really pretty. Anyway, I'll be down to Paradise Valley today. Hopefully my micro spikes are there, and then I can head up the side of into Idlewild. It'll be a few more days before I get to Idlewild. I'm thinking 2, but it might be 3, because I hear there are a lot of trees blown down and there's still snow in patches. So we'll see. I think today's Wednesday, so I might get into Idlewild Friday night or Saturday morning. Just have to see how things go. This is your morning walk from mile marker 137, headed to 151.8. Well, it's a little after 8:30. I think I got about 9 miles left. Been fighting a north wind wolf that's been jumping in my face all morning, biting me. Progress has been slow. It's been all morning, it's been uphill. Finally getting a little bit of reprieve on a flat to down before I got to start back up again. And then it'll be down to the cafe. But man, that wolf was tough. On the back side of this here hill, he's at bay on the other side. So finally can warm up. I've got, still wearing my shorts. Of course, that's all I got on the bottoms is shorts. But had a couple layers on this morning, and now I've got my sun shirt and my windbreaker on. Anyway, the downhill is a little treacherous here. It's just mainly rock. But we're going to try to make it to Paradise Valley Cafe. 9 more miles. I've got 1 liter and 1/3 of water. I gave Jake some water this morning, 3/4 of a liter. He'd done me the same service the day before, so it was the least I could do. He was pretty low. So we're both rolling into Paradise Valley Cafe low on water. There is a place to stop and get some, but it's 0.6 miles, steep downhill, and then of course you need to carry your water back up 0.6 miles steep uphill. So gonna avoid that, try to make it in on fumes, and we'll raise the water bill at the cafe when we get there. This is just a short video, mainly for Nicole, but anybody else that really cares. This is what's left of Mary's oasis. Sad that people had to be criminal on her property, and now she's gone. There's another place opened up down the road, half a mile or 0.6 of a mile. So that's interesting. Won't stop there though. Gonna try to make it to the cafe. Around every bend is another bend. They continue more and more and more. Relentless. Today has been a tough day on Old GB. It's only 14 miles. I say only. It's a pretty good day. Tremendous, seems like, tremendous amount of climbing for the old boy. Every time I get close to thinking it's gonna turn down, it goes around another bend and goes up. So I got maybe 30 minutes until Paradise Valley Cafe. I'm gonna have to do some charging and some logistics. But yeah, today was a rough day, or is a rough day. 18 yesterday was nice and easy, and today this is anything but. But enough complaining. I'll talk to you in a bit when I get to the cafe and get some food. Okay, here we are on our way out of Paradise Valley Cafe after a nice 3.5 hour layover. Had some real food, a lot of water, rehydrated. Took us 15 to get there. We got a hitch back down to the trailhead. I'm rolling with Jake from State Farm and Boiler. We're probably gonna go five or 6 miles today, the second half of today, and then we've got 2 days to beat out the weather, and about 6,000, 7,000 feet of elevation gain. So the next 2 days are going to be interesting. Going to be 2 14-milers with a lot of down trees and some snow. So forgot to take a video of Paradise Valley Cafe. So if you're ever down this way, stop by there and check it out. Especially during hiker season if you can, because it's a pretty interesting vibe. The Porsche Club was there today, which I think were there when Nicole and I were here 3 years ago. So that was pretty cool. Hi everybody. I'm laying here in my tent right now. Cold outside. Excuse me. Almost 8 o'clock, so late for me. We got a long day tomorrow. 14 miles or so. A lot of blowdowns from what we've heard. Then we're going to be camping in the snow, so that ought to be interesting. We did a little over 20 today. Jake and I probably did 21. So long day today too. The first part of it was rough as hell, not gonna lie. The second part, after we took a 3-hour break at the Paradise Valley Cafe, second part was pretty easy. Came up about 4 or 5 miles from the trailhead, so that's one of the reasons why it was easy. But tomorrow is going to be tough. The next day is going to be tough. It's going to be cold tomorrow. Highs in the mid 40s, and then Friday afternoon it's supposed to start raining down in town, so it might mean snow up here. So we're hopeful to get into
Idlewild tomorrow, Friday, early afternoon, if it all works out. That's the plan. Going to be a harrowing next couple of days, but I'll keep you posted best I can. Good night, everybody.